For step 5, in multiplying fraction, reduce your answer to the simplest or lowest form. This means you need to be able to reduce your fraction so you can no longer divide them by the same number anymore. So for example, in question A, 9 over 60, you should be able to divide this by the same number. So 9 and 60 can both be divided by 3. So when you divide 9 divided by 3, you will get 3. Then when you divide 60 by 3, you should get 20. I have to then check if 3 over 20 is in the simplest or lowest form. So first I have to check which is the smallest number that I have. The smallest number I have right now is 3. So that's when I'm going to check everything under 3 to see if both of them can be divided by the same number. So I'll check first 1, and obviously 1 can be, but it's just going to be 3 over 20, so I'm not going to ever have to use 1. I'm going to check with 2. So 3 divided by 2 equals, and that wouldn't make sense because you have to always equal a whole number. It has to be a factor of it. So 3 divided by 2 would not make sense, so we can't divide by that. Now we're going to check by 3, because our biggest number we can divide by is 3, so this would be our last number we have to divide it by. So 3 divided by 3 equals, as we know, 1. So that works, but whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do the top. So I also have to check if 20 can be divided by 3. So when I do 20 divided by 3, I can either skip count or I can see if it's a factor. So in this case, I'm just going to skip count. So I go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. It's not going to fit because if I was skip counting, it would equal 20, and I would know something times 3 equals 20. So I know that I cannot lower this anymore since that cannot be divided by the denominator, only by the numerator. So my final or simplest and lowest form is 3 over 20. You're going to do the same thing for B and C, and once you're done, we're going to share our answers with the rest of the class.